Okay, just a second, I'll share my screen. Okay. I think today what we're gonna talk about is just case studies. So basically, we are gonna try to do something practical today. We have 4 cases to tell you about, and as Maria said, oh, Maria is writing. Someone is writing on the screen. Can you please? I'll clear. Yeah. Great. Okay. So as Maria said earlier, don't be shy to ask questions or don't be shy like to give your own ideas because today I want us to collaborate maybe and to do something interesting together. So please feel free to say something. I think today I'll skip the part about who I am. I'm Asman. But what I want you like today will be our last session, but I want like to be connected with you, and this is my LinkedIn and Maria's LinkedIn. So feel free to like connect with us and to be like to stay in touch because we are gonna share some cases also in LinkedIn and some news about AI in healthcare, especially in Switzerland. So I hope this will be fine, and also we can like have a quick chat if you need some help from us or some suggestions. I don't know anything, everything you need. So this is our LinkedIn's. So I connect. Let's connect. Okay, now let's go. What will be today? Today we're gonna talk about 4 things. First thing is how to create dashboards. Um, it may sound a little bit complicated, but actually it's very easy. I'll show you how to do that and what you can get from it. It's just like very interesting thing because it shows what will be the future. The future will be very interactive, and the future will be very dynamic. There you can make your own information or infographics or own dashboards and something you need. Second thing, we're gonna talk about how to create podcasts and learn information using like and creating something you need to listen. I don't know, for example, you have some research and you want to listen to them while you are like in a car moving to like to your work, and you'll be able to create your own podcast and study this way. Or maybe even like create your things to share with someone else. Maybe you have your own learning materials and you want like other people to learn from you but using voice. And third thing, we're going to talk about how to create presentations. I think this will be interesting because as I know, you have a lot of this kind of work at your like your routine. So I'll show you one tool that will help you to do that. And actually we worked with like Philippa and made one presentation with him. I think I'll show you the outcome of this operation. And yeah, this will be the third thing. And the last thing is about how to write big documents, about creating some I don't know documentation for your work, or something you need to send to your colleagues, or maybe you need to like create some rules for your patients, leaflets, I don't know, maybe some materials you need to spread and to share to other people. So as I said, today we're not gonna talk about not gonna listen like my presentation. Today we're gonna practice, and I hope this will be interesting. Yeah, so don't be shy to ask some questions. First thing, as I said, we're gonna go to create dashboards. What I mean by dashboards? Dashboards are infographics that will help us to see some information in visual way. For example, I'll just open my, just give me a second, I'll watch, for example, I have some result of some lab results. It's to be honest, it's fake patient results. I made this up because I don't want like to mess with sensitive information. So this is totally made up. And here we have like laboratory results. It's cool, we see this like in appropriate way, but maybe we need to like create something visual and interesting and see this dynamic. So to do this, we're gonna use Claude. Claude is another AI model. It's a little bit different from ChatGPT because it has artifacts here. What I mean by artifacts, if you open the left sidebar, you can see here button artifacts. And we go here, you'll see that here some other people already made some visual stuff, like for example flashcards to learning language, or maybe I mean molecular studio where you can like write like show me molecular structure of the water, I don't know, maybe something else, or attachment style quiz, or email writing assistant. So this is a way, this is a place that you can create your own interactive stuff, and it's very interesting. And in ChatGPT you don't have this like ability to do that, but here we can. And this will be the thing we're gonna create. And let's jump into the new chat. I click on the left side to the chats, sorry, to new chat. And what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna put my document where I got like lab results. Just a second. Okay, I attached it. I clicked to the plus button and attached here. And as you see, it's attached here. We got 46 lines. And what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna print my prompt. I made it and we'll share it with you as well, so don't worry. And just a second. It's a little bit a big prompt. When we paste in some big prompts here in Claude, it will go like not in this field, it will go separate, but still we can edit it. And when we click to it, you'll see the prompt structure. Here we got really precise instruction to AI what we want to it to create. And here you can see like description of the visual style, a description of the design, of color scheme, of layout, of things we need like to have in our I don't know how to say it, in our dashboard. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna click, I'm gonna write here, create a dashboard using patient data and my prompt. Here you can you should choose Cloud Sonnet 4. This is or you can choose Cloud Opus 4, but it's a pro version. You can start from Cloud Sonnet 4. It's cool as well. And now I'm just starting. Yeah. This now is gonna think about it and work with that. And as you see, it's drafting artifact. It will take some time. It may take like 1, 2, 3, maybe 5 minutes, but no more than that. And what is going on the right side? It's actually writing code. But we don't need to understand this code. We just need like to tell what we want to see, and AI model works on its own and creates what we need. So just a sec, we'll wait for it, and I'll sip my water. Oh, yeah, nice water. Okay. When people are talking about development replacement with it's this is what we are talking about, because AI is writing code on its own. So what you see, our our data that was provided in this way now became really nice designed layout with a dashboard with some state data that is showing us also like what is going on, what is up, what is near to the borderline, what is too high, and I mean in your daily practice, maybe this is not very useful, like because I totally understand that you are it's easy for you like to analyze this data. But what I wanted to show you is a possibility for you to create your own stuff, own your visual like information for some people who are not as professional in medicine as you, because what we can do next, we can publish that. And after publishing and copying that, you can send this. You can send it to your patient, maybe you can send it to your colleagues. You can create not dashboards about like patient data. You can create dashboards about like your workloads, about your stuff you do at work. I don't know. Maybe even some statistics about how many emails you got during the day and how it affects your routine. And after publishing it and sharing it, you'll see that this like this way. Just a second, it will load. Yeah, now this is your website. Now this is your thing that you made in a few minutes. And this I think this is I found very interesting because it shows us like a future when you can be on your own, create your own stuff. Yeah, maybe someone wants to ask something or comment or I don't know something. Maria, what do you think?
I
Microphone.
think I think that it will be really very promising for our clinical presentation of the patient's information if it will be integrated into our electronic medical records so that we can present it in the way that we want to. So
Yes,
it's not predefined, but really that we can do it ourselves.
yes, yes.
And
It's
otherwise, if we have some shared work, it can be also presented in visual way that can be shared between, don't know, the participant in some society. For example, like MIDIX group, if there is something to divide between the members, you can divide it in this way.
yes, yes. For presentation, for demonstration purposes. Yes. Just a sec. Christian asked, will the published website persist? Yes, it will persist, especially if you got a paid subscription. So it won't disappear. This is a link attached to your cloud. And by the way, if you need, you can just like get this your code. Like you can export the code beneath that and publish it wherever you need and do like everything you need. So and it's also interesting because the future we are going to is as I said earlier is dynamic. And Google is already working on interactive interfaces, on dynamic interfaces that are appearing in the moment. Like you don't, the developers are creating systems that create in the moment. For example, if you are a person who likes I don't know black and white colors and like for example Times New Roman, etc., and you like have your own preferences in presenting information in the future, and I'm not talking about like 10 years, I'm talking about a few years, you'll be able to like create and customize every interface you are working for, because right now people like in OpenAI in Google are working on creating operational systems that are totally generative, and they will be created in a moment. And what we are gonna like what skill set we are developing right now is understanding ourselves and what kind of information we like, in which way we like to it to be like appeared, and what are your own preferences. And because gathering this information and having this information in future, you'll be able to tell your AI what you want and how you want it. Yes. Okay. This is the first case I wanted to show. Let's try. Create a presentation. Sometimes in cloud this works. Sometimes not. Let's try it out. It's also about experiments, and but this experiment takes like minutes, not hours, not days. So this is totally fine. If even it will be useless. Let's say now please create a presentation about this patient presentation about this patient. It sounds like a rhyme. I want to share it with my colleagues. Okay, I'll create, I love this that AI is never like discussing does he want to do this work or don't, like it always like I'll do this, boss. It's it's non-discussable. Okay, it's working.
I don't know if someone of you worked already on Google presentation, so Google Forms. No one? Because it's really very useful tool if you have some presentations or some documents that you need to share with someone and work contemporary, because it works in real time. So you don't need anymore to send forward and back your emails with these files that everyone opens, and you're waiting for the last version to update it and work on it. You can do it contemporary, and you can, if you do it really in real time in 2 or 3 persons, you see the modifications in real time, what other person is doing, and you can adjust it. And this is a very creative way to work, and this spares a lot of time. So just try it with your children, for example, and you will see it is very funny way to do.
Totally, yeah. Maria is philanthropical when it's time to share some wisdom and knowledge. Yes, totally agree with Maria. We always use like Google presentations because they are synchronized with everyone who uses it. So now we got on the right side, we got a presentation, and it's even it has um, it even has some animations, like when we go to these buttons, they are popping up, and we got slides, we got information that is placed here, and we can like discuss with our colleagues, and it made in like minutes. And we also again we can publish it again and send out to anyone. And this is very cool because it will take so much less time, like if we compare to basic way of creating something, some presentations. Just a sec, I'll show you this.
And you don't need to have your own internet site to publish it, and you can use only URL to share your images, your creation.
Totally. But as I see, looks like my internet is a little bit slow. Okay, we'll come back to that again. So now what we're gonna do? We're gonna create podcasts, and what we're gonna use for it, we're gonna use free tool made by Google. It named Notebook LM. It's totally free. You can use it for learning something, for sharing information with someone else as well. Uh, I mean, like totally everything. And what we're gonna do, we go to the web page notebooklm.google.com, and we press the button create new. And what we're gonna do now, we need to give some sources. And what I thought like maybe it would be interesting for you, I found one thing. One article about artificial intelligence in the healthcare, obviously, and I found it on a PubMed. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna download this PDF. Just a sec. Looks like it's not downloading. Just a second. Ah, yeah, yeah, great. Now we got this. We are loading it. I load this to my computer. And now we're coming back to Notebook LM. And what we are going to do now, we are gonna put it in here. Just a second. Error uploading. Okay, we'll try it again. No problem, bro. Sometimes it can happen. No problem. Sorry, just a second. I switched my account. Let me come back. Sorry.
This program Notebook LM you can use in different ways, not only for audio file, but you can create also your notebooks with which you can talk. So you download the information, the articles, your notes, presentation, so whatever you want, so also audio as well. And then you can speak directly with the sources that you have there. It's easiest way is GPT that we showed you last time. So you don't need create it because it is already created here, the background. And in this way, you can really use the whole information that you have. Only to remember that you can't for a moment download here big books. So the PDFs that contains thousand pages, they are not readable here or only superficial. So there is like I tried to download here the whole rheumatology book, and it was like, this is book about rheumatology. Thank you, I know it.
Yeah. Thank you, Maria, for helping me out. Okay, we got this. We got this out, and this here we can see like it have loaded. It has loaded all information. And what we're gonna do now? We're gonna create. We're gonna select only this source. And now we're gonna click on the right side. Here we got a podcast generator. We can customize it. We can make it shorter. We can make it longer. We can even set like it in specific way. And also we can choose the language we need because we can like click output. And for example, let's try Italian. I won't understand anything, but it will be at least Italiano. Yeah, great. Now, what we're gonna do, we are gonna click. What is going on? As always, in the moment when I want to demonstrate something, it works a little bit worse. Okay, let's try to load this. Reload. Okay, please. Okay, something happened here. Okay, let's try it again. It may happen sometimes. Generally, it works. It's awful. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just select everything here and copy this. And now I'm gonna like add, copy text, paste in here, insert. Yes. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Great. Let's try it now. Okay, maybe we need to select English. Okay. Why this is not working now? Let me try just a second. I'll switch my account to another one again, and maybe this will help.
So the shorter articles or information you put, more precise will be the audio created, because if you put the long one, it can shorten what you have, and that's why it will be really very good for someone who is not specialized in anything and wants only to have some superficial information what it is about. This is good, but for specific information, it is really a little bit. So what can I say? Not great with this type of no. Sources, if you created really short audio, you can do it as information for the patients, for example, that they understand a little bit better about the disease, about side effects of medication. So you can really manage it and distribute this information or put it in your website or in your clinic or somewhere else where do you need it.
Yes, yes, totally. Yeah, it worked on my another account. I don't know, sometimes account messes up and that can happen. Just try to switch out or like sign out and sign in again. I clicked on creating it. I made everything I have done before. I just loaded like this file, create, or clicked on creating, and now we just need to wait a few minutes. It will finish. Uh, while it's working, I think we can jump to next case study about creating presentations. We already touched this topic here in Cloud, but I want to show you specialized tool for creating presentation. It named Gamma. I can't say that this is perfect. You need to I want everyone to understand that it won't like replace everything in a moment. No, it's not that stage. But at least it will help you to get from your idea to really good drafts in like hours, and it will can help you to work in a long term and save some time. So I'll show you the presentation we made with Filippo. This was a presentation about imaging stress fractures in athletes early detection. And what this is a presentation we got, and we made it like within 1 hour. We also got some information from sources from the PubMed, and to do that we used only two tools. We used Gamma for creating and we used also ChatGPT to creating the structure and to creating outlines and creating the text. And what you see, oh, to be honest, here, it's totally generated images, but you can replace them. You can just click delete and load your images, your true images. But this at least shows you like what was the structure and what images we need here, uh, how we need them, and etc. etc. Let's look like it's still working. Please don't mess up. Google. Okay,
So
while it's working, let's try to create presentation. Yes.
no, I wanted only to add that the important point is before to prepare very good the slides in ChatGPT because it's easiest way to look through the text that you created to change it before you put it in Gamma, because in Gamma then after to change the structure it's a little bit difficult, especially if you don't use it often, and then you can really lose a lot of time. That's why it's better to prepare first of all whole text. What do you want to present? Think about it, and then after put this text there, and it compatible with the PowerPoint, so you can export it as PowerPoint slides, and then you can adjust it in your computer directly.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, while we were waiting, we have our podcast, and I'll turn this and you'll see how two people are discussing our topic.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're plunging into a topic that isn't just transforming industries, it's genuinely changing lives. And it's pretty likely to impact your health directly. We're talking about artificial intelligence in healthcare. The Potential here is, well, it's enormous, promising to revolutionize countless aspects of modern medicine, from how diseases are diagnosed to how treatments are tailored just for you. In this deep dive, we'll explore how AI is already being used in health.
Brain neural networks, you can sort of imagine a series of interconnected filters, each one extracting increasingly complex features from data, and crucially, both ML and DL systems. They're fueled by massive amounts of data. That and their ability to
It's
analyze.
too quick.
It's too quick. Sorry, I thought. Okay. Yes, you see, we got two persons here discussing the topic we got. Evgenia, can you please turn microphone on, please? Yeah. Yes, so we got here two persons talking about the topic we gave to AI, to this notebook LM.
At lightning speed.
Right. And that brings us to why healthcare is such fertile ground for AI. It's driven by the sheer volume and the broad spectrum of patient data available today. We're talking everything from medical imaging like X-rays, MRIs, CT scans, DAGA2 digitized lab results, and of course, electronic.
This is very cool for me because it also has some intonations, human-like interactions, sometimes even jokes, metaphors, everything like you need, and you can like remake it again, or maybe you need like to tell your kids some topic, and you can create podcasts for them, or tales for them, or discuss some difficult things with them, or give them information. So yes, I want to like answer the question, Nadia, for everyone. Maria already typed it, but I want like everyone to hear that. So first, generate the text for the presentation in ChatGPT, and then into the PowerPoint, and then into Gamma. No, first of all, yes, we work with the presentation text in ChatGPT. How we're gonna do it? I'll show it right now. After that, we will have an outline and the text for this presentation. After that, we're going to the Gamma, pasting it in, and getting presentation within like a few minutes. And after that, we are tweaking it, working it with it in Gamma. But after we want like to make it final, we will load this into PowerPoint and go to the PowerPoint and finalize it there. So yeah, I'll show it right now. Let's go. I hope this case was interesting for you. Now we're going to the third thing, how to create presentation. Yes, Maria.
I want to add to this notebook LM, if you want to change how it is spoken. So, for example, you want to do it in a more humoristic way, or more slowly also, or you want that they are speaking, I don't know, like Trump, you can just write it down. So the funniest things that also the way of speaking of these generated voices depends what you put in.
Let's try what Maria is saying. We can like type in what kind of what we need with this podcast, and make it briefly speaking. Okay. And it will take some time while we can work on our presentation. So to create a presentation, I suggest you to not use like basic ChatGPT. Now for example, this is a basic ChatGPT. We don't have any kind of instructions here. I suggest you to go to the right side and click GPTs. And here, what is the GPTs? GPTs is ready-made GPT for some specific task. For example, writing task, or research task, or I don't know, PDF task, something like even astrology, I don't know, fitness, image creation, everything else. And what we're gonna do here, we need to type Gamma presentation, or even like just like Gamma. Okay. Okay, now we got here this GPT. We click on it, and what I suggest you to look through the ratings. We need to them be at least 4, and look to the conversation amount of the conversation. If the amount of the conversation is very low, try to like find another GPT, because it may be not as useful as we expect. So let's start the chat. Now this gamma is totally made for this GPT is totally made for specifically for gamma, and it knows like some instruction beneath that. We can even ask like tell me your instructions. Okay. And I want to remind you that we can choose a model for this GPT. We can click here and click like to go for response kind of model, basic models. These kind of models are type very fast, or we can use reasoning models. These reasoning models are thinking, as you see, like it has some thinking process. It even has got us some. It sent us to the another page. Yeah, you know what is going on here? The developers asked for this to this GPT that it won't like give you specific his specific instructions. We can say it like I don't need specific information. I just want to know how you can help me. Yes. Very interesting, by the way. Here we got some tool for creating presentation with AI. Yeah.
Personally, I never used this GPTs.
I suggest to start with that because it's ready-made, and if you are like pro user like Maria, it will be okay to use like general AI, general chats, because it will be you don't need like using GPTs. You don't need to explain your task. You just can start it. So this is why I suggest using GPTs. Okay, now what we're gonna do? We need some thing we're gonna talk about, and I think we can go again for presentations about AI in healthcare. And I'll put PDF here, and I'll talk with that again. I'm dictating it. Hey, I have sent you a PDF about AI in healthcare. I want you to look through this, and I want you to create outline for my presentation. I think I'll be okay with 10 to 15 slides, brief slides for a 10-minute talk about AI in healthcare. I want it to be described in very understandable way, but you can still use some terms, some specific special words, but please explain them. So start from the outline. What I suggest you to do when you are working on a presentation, go from wide to narrow. Like start from the outline. After the outline, you go for the bullets within the outline, and after that, like end with a specific text you need on the slide, because it will help you to understand the wider picture. And after that, go like narrower, narrower, and narrower to like specific text. Okay. It asks us who will be our audience for this 10-minute AI healthcare. Let's say this will be medical students. It asks us like as an audience because it needs to understand. This is an instruction it got beneath that, and this is cool because it will help us. Okay, what tone would you like for this 10 to 15 slides aimed? I want it to be conversational and minimalist.
This is all about context. As always, in Proptic, you have to put the context in which you created what you have to do, so your article, your task.
We are providing context, and I like the questions it asks, because like the last question, what single takeaway should medical students remember from your AI in healthcare talk? I wrote that they need to learn about AI quickly. Okay, it's working. It is reading our document.
You can put also the special context. For example, you can ask, please take from this article this information, from that
Yes,
one,
yes.
the table that describes the diagnostic criteria, and from that introduction. So you specify from which source what do you want to be taken.
Included. Yes, yes, totally. It's all about, about understanding the plan of your work with AI, because firstly you gather some information. You can even use like deep research to create information. After that you need like to type it, to discuss it, to like go, yeah, you just plan this in your mind and use AI like your tool for assistance. This is the way. So what we got here, it gave us first 5 from 12 slides to understand that it's working the same as the correct way. And first slide is why AI matters to every future doctor. After that, AI, ML, and data language definitions. After that is talking about like where AI is already saving time, success errors you recognize, why this matters for you and patients. I love it. Like it's really nice structure for this information. Okay, I'll tell it like, let's continue. This is great.
But you can already take the first 5 slides and present it how it can be done with Gamma.
Just a sec, we'll end at like this 12 and pasting, because there will be one chance to paste all information. This is why we suggest you like to finish your text here, because when we are creating presentation in Gamma, sorry, it asked us questions and I forgot about it. Yeah, ethical challenges and future trends. Okay. Yeah, so it will finish and we'll type in. Okay, while it's writing, let's us go to the Gamma and I'll show you how to start here. What we go, I'm going to like our home page. Here I click create new with AI. Now we got 3 options here: paste in text, generate our import file. I suggest you go with paste in text, because it allows us to type here a lot of data, a lot of information. So let's see. We got, okay, we'll type in this first. I'm clicking on this copy this table. No, sorry, I'll ask it to write it this way. Right, please give me all slides this way. Does it allow you to create an interactive presentation? Asks Mary. Gamma not doesn't allow this. Yeah, but if you are working with Cloudy, it's possible. Yes.
Again, if you put exclamation signs, that means for LLM that this is very important thing.
Yeah.
Don't lose it.
Yes, you can even yell on it, and it will make it even more careful with your context. Yelling on AI means like, please do it now, or everything will be bad. Okay, we don't need to mess up with AI. It can remember this information. Mm-hmm. Okay, now we got what we need here. Just a sec. Okay, cool. Now we're copying this all copied. We go to gamma. We type in data information here, and what we need to click here, I suggest you preserve this exact text. This is really important, so it won't rewrite this. Now we're gonna to like prompt editor. And here you'll see like it can go free form or card by card. I suggest you to go with card by card. And on the left side, you can look like for your output language. You can also choose like AI images, how will they be created. You can choose stock images, web images, or AI. I'll stick with AI. And you can choose like here some model, but it's not very important for you. Like it's okay. And here we need to choose presentation, and we can choose the format. We can go with traditional 16:9 or 4:3. I like traditional presentations. I'm conservative. Okay. And what we can give here, additional instructions. Yeah, additional instructions are about your style, maybe. You can type in here that I want a minimum
Osman, we lost you.
images. Okay, now it's generating. While it's generating, let's go to AI in healthcare and let's see what we got. When pick, Mary asks, Mary, thank you for your questions. Thank you very much. When picking questions, is there any copyright issues or you can use all images? When you use AI images and you got paid subscription, it's totally allowed to use these images because you pay for them. And after that, you can also choose. Just a second. What is going on today? I have really bad luck with everything.
I think there is a question of internet connection.
Maybe. Yes, sorry. I'm in a new location and sometimes it can happen. Okay, I'll answer Mary's question, and after we'll go for next. When picking images, I suggest you to use some sources where we are copyright free. For example, unsplash.com. Here we can get some images for free, and you can use them. And as I said, AI images are totally free. So here we can choose our theme. And as we discussed, we want it like very minimalistic. I choose this. And now I click generate. Okay. I dream to work this speed. but it's not possible for human being to work this way. Okay, this
After
works
you
nice.
will see different types of this presentation created with Gamma or with another IE tools, you will recognize them everywhere. Because then after you will
Yes.
see them, okay, it was created with Gamma.
You'll see the templates everywhere. You will even see the text created by GPT. Sometimes they are really visible. Okay, now we got our presentation, and I think this is a great start. Basically, every presentation I made for this course, I started with ChatGPT and the outlines and the text. I haven't used like Gamma because the presentation I make, they are a little bit very simple, like sometimes one text on a slide. But every presentation I made, I really made it with ChatGPTs. And sometimes I use Gamma when I understand that I need visuals to explain something. And this is very cool if you need it as well. So here you can also change some layouts. You can click on that and you can click on changing layout here and you can choose another layout. For example, I don't know, maybe you like it this way, and it tweaks really fast. And you can change images here. Mary, I'll show you. Like you can click on this image. You can click ask to AI to, and you can ask it to change this image. Or you can even remove this. And after that, you can load another one on your own. Yes, this is about presentations. I hope this was useful. And we got last case. Let's listen. I'm really curious about the result of Notebook LM. Uh,
Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking into something really fascinating. It's all about how super smart computers, artificial intelligence or AI, are helping out doctors and nurses.
That's right. Think of it like, well, like a really knowledgeable helper in the hospital. Our sources show AI is popping up everywhere in healthcare, making a real difference.
A helper, I like that. Like a robot friend who knows tons about health.
Yeah.
So the mission today is to explore how these computer brains are making things better.
Exactly. We're diving into how they act like a doctor's super helper, basically improving healthcare for, well, for you.
Okay, so let's
I love that because I can imagine that some, like my brother, will understand that because it has some simple explanations, very short phrases, very simple wording, and it really tries to adapt for the person who will listen to that. And you can change it and tweak it like very, very fast. Yes, Marie?
If I can add, we created now the huge amount of these audio files for rheumatology as we're preparing for the examination. And we did it really for every single part. So more or less 3 pages we put inside and created audio. In this way, if you, I don't know, go something to shopping, to grocery, you hear it, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then it lasts in your head.
Yes. Yes, you see, Mary is preparing for exams and Notebook helps. This is one of the way you can use it. Yes. Thank you, Mary. This last thing I wanted to show you, I think I'll show you this for you very quick, is how to write big documents. What I mean by the big documents, I mean documentations. For example, how to do some kind of work, or for the patients, like how to take care for themselves. For example, with Mary, we were working on creating leaflets for the patients, and we made it very fast. And let's try this again here. Now I click new chat. Here we choose, I suggest, then you are working with something very easy, very fast. I suggest you to use 4O. And what I'm gonna tell it right now, I think, okay, I got a task in my mind. Hey, hey, I want to create a documentation for my fellow interns who are working with me in my clinic. I want to tell them how to use our medical system and how to paste in documents there, how to load the data there, how to look through the consultations and please, can you ask me some questions and understand how I do this right now? So we'll be able to create a comprehensive guide and documentation on this topic, and it will free some time for me. What I did, I asked AI to ask me questions because, as you see, I'm a little bit lazy thinking about stuff I need to put in here. I'm okay with like telling AI to help me. Okay, what is the name of your medical system? Is it cloud-based? Do interns need to create individual logins? Document handling? Let's, let's create a beef between these chatbots. One chatbot will ask these questions, another will write this. Okay. I just want to like to show something for you. Okay. Please, please imagine that you are a doctor working with a medical system and let's name it Meda, and you got to help your fellow interns and you need to create a documentation for them, and I have prepared some questions for you. Please answer them as you know your system.
This is really funny. that that you will speak between two ChatGPT. So as I may add, yesterday I created the first draft for one trial, and I need to send it to Ethic Commission. And in this way, I send the information that there is a Schweiz Ethic Commission. This is an internet site. Internet site. What should I prepare for my draft to send there? And ChatGPT put me really very clear questions. I don't know who of you prepared some trial and some protocols for ethical commission. It is very painful normally, and you don't want to do it. You do it because there is no other way. So you need, otherwise your trial will never start. And with ChatGPT, it was less painful.
Yes, yes. Marie is helping me out with my delays. Okay, now we got our guide. I love it because it's very nice written. Because in the beginning we have a table of contents. We got a version name. Text is written really not understandable, and we can adjust this very fast. And I hope this will save you time doing your basic like routine stuff, and you don't need to type this by your hand. And if you don't, for example, if I don't like emojis. I work i work in a serious organization. Okay. Yeah, and it's rewriting like Basically, you just tell it what to do and get the result. I mean, like, isn't that a dream? Just sit around and watch like something working on its own. I'm joking. Like, basically, this kind of works takes a lot of your attention, but it saves a lot of time in return. So yeah, now we got everything without emojis, and this now follows our serious guidelines. Yeah, basically, I think this is all for today. We discussed how to create dashboards in a Cloudy. We discussed how to create podcasts to learn something or to teach somebody else. We discussed how to create presentation, and we also discussed how to type some big documents. I think this is all for today. This is it. But it's I don't want to say goodbye to you. I mean, I hope this was useful for you, and not only this question, this task or this call, but previous as well. And if you have some critique or some feedback how we can make this better, because it was our first time with Maria doing stuff like that, and still we are very glad that we did it, because we have like met you, we have accumulated this kind of knowledge, and now it will go further and further in your clinics, to your fellow colleagues, to your I don't know, maybe even to your family, because I think this works really good. My family use a lot ChatGPT a lot now, and their friends as well. So I hope this was helpful for you. It was very nice to be here. And as I said, we got like SME, how to say that? I forgot. Credits, yes, SME credits. And if you need them, just type in our WhatsApp. We think I will send a Google form for everyone to fill this out. And within like I don't know how much will take. I think a few weeks for creating and sending you the certificates. We'll work on this with Maria. But thank you for being here.
And for trusting us.
Yes, yes. Your trust means a lot, because we understand that was the first time. Leonardo, ciao. Murat, ciao. Tanya, ciao. Thank you very much for you, and have a great evening. Be safe. If you got any questions, please write in our WhatsApp chat. We'll help you. So, ciao, ciao. Buonanotte.
Grazie.
Ciao.
Ciao.